All right, welcome to Google Slides. This is a great collaborative tool that you can use in class with your classmates and for many different purposes like projects, writing, things like that. Now, Google Slides is very much like PowerPoint or any other type of presentation tool, except it has all of these great additional features. And we're going to go through some of those features. The first feature we're going to look at is the ability to share a Google Slides presentation with people. So you don't need to attach this to an email. All you have to do in order to share this presentation with other people is to click on the yellow share button in the top right-hand corner. Now, when you are clicking share and you're adding people to this presentation, you can do a couple of different things. The first thing you can do is add someone to your presentation as an editor, meaning they can make changes to your presentation. This you would use when you're adding your teacher or a classmate that you're working on the project with. So if you want to add a teacher, you just type their name in and their email addresses are going to pop up and you would add them in. And then you're going to just make sure that they have the editing feature right here. This will allow them to chat with you, to leave comments, to help you in your presentation. If you wanted to add a classmate who's supposed to be in your group working on the project with you, you would just type their name in and just make sure that they also have editing features. Now, if you want someone to have the ability to look at your presentation, but not change anything about your presentation or leave any comments on your presentation, all you have to do is change the permission from editor to viewer. Now, if you wanted the person to be able to leave comments but not make any changes, you would choose commenter. And again, editor gives you the ability to make changes. Viewer gives you the ability to look at it. Commenter, look and comment only. Viewer and commenter would be good for sharing this with classmates who are not helping you with the project. The next great feature of Google Slides is the chat feature, and that is located right up here. Now, maybe you've shared this project with your teacher or you've shared it with classmates who are helping you with the project. Any person who you've shared the project with, as long as they're logged into the presentation, you will be able to chat with them. And I've shared this with my student, Corey, and he's in the chat right now. And I can send questions to him and he can send questions back to me. And it works just like an instant messenger. Now, this is a great way to talk to your teacher when you're working on something if you don't want to have those conversations in the class Google Meet. Or maybe you're working in a group of 3 or 4 people. This is a really great way to communicate your ideas before you get started working on a presentation. Now, we're going to close this. We're going to give Corey a minute to respond to us. When he does respond, we'll get a red notification button right up here. The next great tool is the ability to get feedback from your teachers in the form of comments, but also leave comments. So let's take a look at one of these slides. So this is a slide that my student Corey has created. And as his teacher, I'm able to leave comments with different pieces of help, advice, feedback. I'm also even able to put in links specific to what he's doing. So for example, maybe I want to leave a comment on his whole title. I would click on the box, come up here to the toolbar, click on the add comment, and I'm able to leave him a comment. I can even leave a comment on a specific word. If I wanted to leave a comment on a whole slide, I can click on the slide and leave a comment just the same using this add comment feature. Now, if you notice, all of the comments are starting to stack up over here on the side. If you go into your presentation, there's tons of comments like this and you're not sure which comment belongs with which piece of information. If you click on the comment box, it'll highlight in yellow. So if you notice, this one, which is for the whole slide, outlines the whole box in yellow. Highlights the word, highlights the heading. You can also leave comments. So you might be going through and you want your teacher to look at a specific piece of information. You can come up here, click on this add comment button, and you can leave your teacher comments as well. You can leave your classmates comments, whoever is working on the presentation with you. Now, if you notice, Corey has responded to our message, and this is what that will look like. And he responds to me in response to my question. Now, the next great feature is what other things you can do with comments. So your teacher can leave you comments and you can just go and fix those. But your teacher can also give you feedback and you can communicate in the comment. So your teacher might leave you a comment like this, and you may not know how to respond to it. You can respond to the comment by just clicking on it and responding. Let's see what Corey has to say. Now, if you notice, Corey has added additional information in for us, and he's responded to my comment. And I was even able to check in, and if you notice, I was able to leave him a second comment, and he can respond to that as well. Now that Corey has addressed to the comment, he has fixed the slide, he can resolve this. He's done what I've asked him to do, and all he has to do is click that check mark, and it will resolve the comment. Say you address all of these and you fix these, click the check mark, and it will address the comment. Now, the other great and last feature that we're going to look at are the different trackings of the edits that you can use. So if you click on this up here, you can see who did all of the different steps throughout this. So if you're working with classmates or you're working with your teacher, you can use this to track who put what information in. This is really helpful, especially when you're working with a group, because then you're able to see who did which steps. You're able to see that as well as your teacher. This will also kind of back you up if you say, hey, I did do those slides and this person hasn't helped with the project at all. And then just to do a quick review of all of our features. Feature 1 is the share feature. Feature 2 is the chat. Feature 3 are the comments. Feature 4 is the edit history.